G'day, welcome to today's video. Hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to show you how to draw Silver from the Sonic series. I hope you guys can join me and have some fun. Let's draw. Starting with a circle for his head, and then he's going to have his frown coming through there. So this is going to be one eye there, the other eye is going to be here. He's got his nose section sort of like this, and his little nose is there, and then he's got a big spike that comes out the back like that, and then he's got a spike that will come out there, one there roughly, one here, one there, and then one roughly there, and then he's got another big one coming down this side there. Now he's got his body coming out, and there's his other leg. This one's down a bit lower, and then his body comes around. He's riding a board, and then he's got his arm coming out, and his hand, he's going to sit in there. Now constructing it up helps us get it on the page and get the proportions right. So I'm getting the proportions in relation to each other, and then his board's going to sit and come back like so. There's his hoverboard coming in. His arm's going to be coming from up a bit higher and out with his band, and then his hand coming out there. Okay, I'm going to start with Silver's nose, and he's going to have a shape like so for the nose, with a little white dot on the end. You can put that in afterwards if you want to. I'm just colouring that in. Now he's got his cheek and mouth area, so we're going to bring this around like so. Then it comes down and around, and then he's got a pretty cool grin on his face. He's pretty happy. I would be too, riding a cool hoverboard. Imagine how much fun that would be. Right, his eye line comes down, nearly touches the nose, and then back and around, and then comes out and forms a point there. And then we're going to bring this one out like so. Now he's got a bit of a frown. His eye is here. There's an oval shape. Now he's got another oval shape inside, like that. Now let's draw his other eye, which is down in here. And you don't see as much of it, so it's going to be black there. He's sort of looking that way. Now he's got a bit of a fluffy bit on the front here, so I'm just going to draw that, and it comes actually all the way around to there like that. And he's got his arm, which sort of gets thicker as it comes towards us, so we've got to make that thinner back there and thicker up here. Now he's got this rounded bit like a band, like so, with another couple of lines through the middle. Notice how they wrap around. Now he's got his hand coming out. Now this is quite tricky because he's got a finger that comes out there. I think he's actually got two fingers that are coming out like that. And then he's got a few fingers that are bending down. So we've got to try and get those ones that are bending around. And two bending around like that. And then he's got his thumb. Carry this finger all the way through, so these fingers are in behind. That's the top fingers there. Now he's got some more spikes out the back here. So a spike coming down here, another little one, and then he's got his body coming around. So this comes around and hits here and into the leg. This is his leg. Then he's got a curved line like so for his top of his boot, and then his boot comes down and then around and then back and around like this, with a little bump here for the heel, and then comes back in there like that. He's got a little tail spike. Now we're going to bring his other side of his body, bring it down, bit of a area in here for his leg. He's got another part for his top of his foot, top of his boot, I mean. Comes down, comes across, and around, up, and then you see the heel of his shoe. This will come into there. Now we'll put all the details of that in afterwards. So that's looking pretty good. Now he's got an arm that comes down and out, like that. Now he's got an armband. And then his hand comes out of here. So he's got his thumb coming down like that. Then he's got his hand coming out. And then he's got one finger looking like this. Another finger coming out there. This one tucks in behind here. And then this one's coming down like this. Pretty tricky sort of. He's got like a glove on, so we've got a couple of glove lines through there. And we'll just put the other glove lines in on here. That might make it look a little bit better too. Now let's put his board on. He's got a board, the hoverboard comes out, back in and around, and then it curves out like this. Then it's got this front part. Kicks back in, hits to there, comes out, back in. Bit that comes out like that. It's got some sort of insignia or a symbol on there, so we can put this in. Then this comes forward, comes out, down like this, because there's this rim that comes around like this. Then it comes up and then back in like that. Then you don't, and that's the back of the board. Now he's got his boots, so he's got a bit that comes around like this, some straps, pretty cool Velcro straps on, strap his boot in. 1, 2 straps. Then he's, don't forget the sole of his boot comes around like this. He's got a couple of stripes coming forward. 1, 2. Then he's got this part that comes up through here, but he's got some little C shapes for the where the laces go. So a lace comes down like that, and then another one comes in there and across there. And then these are actually little bits that come around the back of the shoe like that. Pretty tricky. So on this side, we're going to see one of these, 2 of these, and then we're going to have a lace that comes around that way and a lace that comes down. And then we've got these straps, 1 strap, 2 straps. So they're like those straps. This is more side on, and then you see this part of his boot, little white bit here, and then the straps coming over. 1, 2. And you see one of these, and then this is the sole of his boot through there. And he's got some other little stripes coming through here. They're light blue, those stripes. You see them, I've got one here, and then there's another one that runs through there. Now let's finish his face off. So he's got a line here, and it's quite thick, black up the top. Same with this part, it gets thicker around in here with some black in there. Then it comes around, and then we got this big spike out the side there, like that, which then comes around, which then forms into his ear. And then this spike sort of comes around like that. This one comes around like so. Then we've got this one coming around. Then we've we've got his ear. And then we've got another spike. And that's Silver's ear in there. Silver's ear is in here. And we've got this spike that comes from basically here down